Hi, welcome to my channel. Today we are going to be decorating for Christmas and I'm very excited to share this all with you. So if you enjoy this type of content and other homeschool and lifestyle content, please remember to subscribe and let's go decorate. Okay, so in today's video we're going to be putting up our Christmas tree and I'm going to be decorating a few other areas in our house. We don't decorate our whole house because we spend most of our time in the main living areas of our home by the kitchen and like our family room area. So that's usually where I decorate, and I don't want to store all the Christmas, like the extra Christmas stuff and buy all the extra Christmas stuff. And so I just don't. And we just decorate the main area of our home. So my kids are going to be the helpers with the Christmas tree. And then I'm going to decorate the rest of the house, but then I'm also going to show you a little service project intermission, if you will. And so I hope you enjoy seeing this video. Okay, so here we are decorating. We had to move this huge plant out of the way and it's getting so big, I honestly just don't know where to put it because even by the fireplace where nobody walks, it's still in the way. And so we moved it into the office. This is what my daughter's doing right here. And the office isn't that big. So for like a month, you know, that our Christmas decorations are up, this humongous tree is in the way. But you know, we do what we can do and that's all we can do. And so she puts that away, and then my kids think it's so fun to put the Christmas tree up, and it's hilarious for us to watch as parents. Last year was even funnier than this year. They carried it all the way up the stairs and stuff, but this year they didn't. But my son puts the wrong piece in first, and so we got to figure it out. But it's so fun to see their problem solving skills as they go through this process of trying to get the tree together, and they really want to be the ones that do it. They get so excited to do it. They pull all the pieces out of the box. And so I have a hard time relinquishing control with a lot of things. And so I try where I just don't really care to let them do things. And this, I was like, yeah, you guys can figure it out. And so they're putting it together and trying to figure out where all the lights go, because I think last year they disconnected some of them that they weren't actually supposed to. And so then they're trying to figure out how to put it all back together and get the lights all working and everything. So that was an adventure for them. And I think like they finally figured it out, but it took a second. And then we have our decorations. I keep it pretty minimal, like just a couple bins in the basement worth of stuff. And then we started decorating. So I like a little bit more rustic, farmhousey. Growing up, we alternated years, honestly. We did some that was completely homemade with all the popcorn strings, all the cranberry strings, and all that kind of stuff, and the cinnamon ornaments. And then sometimes on the off years, my mom would decorate it in a different way that she wanted to. But we haven't done that. But I just have kept it pretty simple, more farmhouse rustic a little bit. You know, some of these ornaments we have had since we first got married. My husband's aunt gave us a bunch of ornaments as a wedding present. We got married right before Christmas, but it was honestly like a really good wedding present because getting all your Christmas stuff is expensive. And so we were grateful for that. So some of these ornaments we've had for a really long time. We also have a lot of homemade ornaments because every year with my parents, we make ornaments with them. Like my mom will buy a bunch from like Michael's or Hobby Lobby, and then the kids decorate them. So I had to tell them not to put every single one of those up this year because we really just have so many of them. It's just not feasible to put them all on the tree. And then we have our little nativity set that we put out. I like having this out just especially for the little kids. Not that my toddler really plays with it that much, but it does give them something to play with. We have a cute little baby, and the toddler was tied down most of the time, which was actually pretty nice. And he gets out a little bit later, but I am putting up some garland. I found garland that has some names of Christ on it, so that's what I am doing here. They're big wooden stars with beads in between, and so I'm trying to figure out the best place to put them because they are a little bit heavy. And I try every year, I guess I get maybe a few new ornaments, one new thing, like the garland was new this year. And then I have some ornaments, some ring ornaments later that were also new this year. But I don't overhaul the whole tree most of the time. We try to keep it simple. And then I have just these ribbon pieces, which have been moved so many times now because my toddler will grab them. And so our tree has been decorated and redecorated so many times. But, you know, that's just how it goes. And so we're putting those up and dancing a little bit with some little maracas. They're not really maracas, but some of our decorations. And my son enjoyed putting the ribbons up after I showed him kind of what they should look like. And then here we are. I am trying to figure out where to put our advent calendar. I usually put it in this corner where I'm taking down the picture, but I didn't have the right attachments on the wall. It wasn't going to fit up there, and so that didn't work at the moment. I had to fix it later so that we could hang it up, but that was my plan originally. Okay, see, now you see it hung up. And it's in its spot. I just had to take out the other nails and put in one so it could hang up there. And then we're gonna decorate the mantle. This is really the only time throughout the year that I take down our normal mantle setup and put up some different things. And so that's what we're going to do here, is put up some new things that I got. So this sign is from Hobby Lobby, and I really just liked the simplistic look of it. And so it says, "Oh come all ye faithful." That's how it goes. And so I'm trying to figure out the best, I have a vision in my head, but I haven't ever done it before. And we have more kids, more stockings, all the things. So I'm trying to figure out the best layout for everything, because this is not the same mantle that we've been doing. And then you get to see us all dancing. My husband just came in the door at this point, and so everybody's going crazy and we're all dancing with my daughter's awesome moves. And good thing I didn't keep dancing, because I do not have awesome dance moves, that's for sure. But I'm putting up the little mantle weight, what are they called, stocking weight holder things on the mantle. And I couldn't believe how many there were. Like, I know there's 8 people in our family, but seeing it like visually is a lot. And so I got those at Hobby Lobby new this year. Again, our old ones weren't going to work. We only had 6 of them. We have 2 more kids now. So, and then these stockings are also from Hobby Lobby. I talked about them in my stockings video, which I'll link down below. And so I'm putting those up, and then I also, in the video, the stockings video, I talked about the little name cards I got off of Etsy. So that's what we're doing here, is putting up the little names for them. In the past, I've personalized stockings and hand embroidered them, but I just wasn't gonna do that for all new kids, especially when we weren't planning to have the last 2. So I was not ready for that. Okay, so I'm gonna interrupt right here and tell you what we do for a service project, and then I'll show you a little bit of footage. The footage is fairly quick because it's my kids and they're just like super fast doing stuff and kind of a mess doing stuff. So there won't be as much footage, but I wanted to explain. So a few years ago, I was like, oh, we should start doing a service project, and it's a little bit easier for us to do a service project around Thanksgiving time, which is when we decorate for Christmas, is the day after Thanksgiving. And so I was like, okay, we'll just do it all kind of at the same time. We'll decorate for Christmas and we can do the service project. And usually the service project is fairly quick. I go to justserve.org and put in my zip code, and it tells me some opportunities available. So I think it's been 3 years that we've done this, and it's most of them we pick refugee kits. And so we've done some that are like hygiene kits. We've done a cleaning kit, I believe, and a few other ones. And so this year we're doing a couple different kits for them as well. And that's what you're going to see us put together. So I kind of evaluate our budget, see where we're at, see what we can do and donate. And then I go buy all the things, and then my kids help put all the kits together. And again, it's a super fast thing. It doesn't take a whole lot of our time. Obviously it has a cost to it, but it's nothing super crazy, but it's just to get in that idea and that habit of doing service for others. And so we still do service into Christmas, not always as big of projects, but this is just the best time for us to like actually get it done and have a second to sit down and really focus on what we're doing. And I just like tying it with Thanksgiving. We don't usually travel anywhere. We don't have big families. And so it's just a really good, it's a good tradition for our family because we're around and it gives us something to do and something like meaningful to do. So I'm gonna cut to that footage and let you see what we're doing, and then we'll get back to decorating. So we're gonna put together our kits right here. So this one is a food kit. So we have some chickpeas, some rice, sugar, macaroni. Well, you know, it's just some macaroni, the elbows, whatever they're called. And then some canola oil. And then we have the bags. And then over here, we have our kitchen kits. So we have some of the containers, a cute baby and sister, and this toddler. Yeah, baby for sale. No, just kidding, toddler for sale, not baby. And then a strainer or colander, and they're getting 2 of these because I got the 2 packs from $1. And so they're supposed to get 4 each. So we're gonna put 2 of those in each bag. And then a colander, cutting board, and then 2 oven mitts and a dish towel. And then again, reusable bags and a crazy toddler. What's happening? What's the baby doing? Is she Spider-Man? Okay, Locke, it's not your turn, buddy. Locke wanted to help so much, and so he's trying to figure out what he's supposed to be doing. Manti's gonna come over and help him in just a second to hold the bag open and put stuff in. And I just thought it was super cute. I'm glad that he got to participate because he is a little bit of a crazy child so much of the time. So to have something that's like, yes, you can participate in this was really nice for him. These kits were a little trickier because they had a big bowl, like a colander that had to go into the bag as well. So we had to figure out, or I guess you could use the colander that way as a horse. And so we had to figure out how to put them in the bag and fit the Tupperware and all that kind of stuff in there. Obviously my kids figured it out and it worked out fine. But again, Locke is helping and he was so happy to be able to help out and to put this stuff in there. And I just think it's so funny because he just starts like shoving stuff and being like, here you go. And so Manti has to help him out, figure it out at the end. But I'm glad that he was also able to participate in our service project in a small way. Are you being a helper? Oh, you're dropping them all. You're gonna pick them back up? Good job, now go throw them away. Okay, so I'm gonna start decorating stuff that is more just what I decorate. I don't usually let the kids help at this point, and the toddler is not quite in bed at this point, but he is going down for a nap soon. And so it was a good time for me to be able to get some work done without him trying to grab everything or break stuff. So that's what I'm gonna start doing here. And I'll probably just let you listen to some Christmas music while I decorate some of this. And if I have things to say, I'll pipe in. Just quickly, I did mention that I don't have too many Christmas decorations, and that's the same for all the other season stuff. On this particular shelf, I just decorate seasonally and leave it up for like 3 months. You know, Christmas is the only time that it changes a little bit since we have Christmas, and then I'll decorate for winter. But I just have these huge bins from Costco or Sam's Club, I think sometimes has them. And this one you can see on the side, it's labeled fall. And so this is where all my fall decor, and fall is a little harder because I love fall, but I try really hard to just keep all the stuff to one bin. And so this one's usually the fullest just because I love decorating for fall and it's so fun. So that's why I'm trying to puzzle everything in here right now to get it to fit with everything in these metal pumpkins without bending and ruining stuff. So I got it to work. And now we're gonna start putting up the Christmas decorations. Again, it's kind of a puzzle to see what I like, what works best, and then I'm putting up a few nativities. This one is just one I got here, but you'll see soon that I am putting up one that I got in Africa, and because I did some humanitarian work there as a teenager, and so I'll have that one going up. And then there's one from Haiti that my husband got when he was there. He studies Haitian Creole. That's what a lot of his economic research is around. And so I love that the little like stable is made of a coconut. You'll see here in a minute, and it's super cute, it's super fun. And then all the little pieces, we don't ever know which ones are really supposed to be what. Which ones are Mary, Joseph, wise men, what. We just kind of put them out. I set them out probably differently every single year, but we just do the best we can and decorate with them, and it's totally fine. And so here's the nativities all going up, which my toddler loves to play with. We've kept him away for the most part now, but at the beginning he thought they were super fun to play with. So here they all are. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed this video, this Christmas tree decorating, this house decorating, this service project that we did. I hope you liked all the things that I showed you, just kind of a glimpse into how we function around here and what we like to do, some of the traditions we have for our family. If you enjoy this type of content, please remember to give me a thumbs up, and I will see you next time.